just about set to go now. And today's starter, Tyler Anderson. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Check swing, called strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Hard hit to third. Moncada tossed to first. And they get Goldschmidt for the out. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Trent Grisham.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Trent Grisham in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Anderson ready to work. Swings and misses. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Aaron Judge in the box now. No balls and a strike. The wind and the pitch. Judge rips that one. Lugo going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. We're midway in inning number 1. No score. Back here at Angel Stadium, getting the nod in this one, Carlos Rodon. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9, over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
We go to the bottom of the first. So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. The shortstop takes a ball. Rodon ready. Here comes. Hard on the ground to first. Takes it himself. And a quick out, number 1. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Taylor Ward.
And he's leading them in runs batted in this season, which tells me this guy is able to slow things down when it seems like there's a little bit of pressure, and he's looking at it as an opportunity to do damage. You know, a lot of guys, they see runners on base and they get big. They feel like all this pressure, I've got to get these runs in, but somehow he seems to settle into these situations. So watch out when he comes to the plate.
Nolan Schanuel in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. That one hit the knees for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. That one
3
missed.
balls, 1 strike.
Inside, and that's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Man at first, and next for L.A., Yoan Moncada. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Shanuel stands at first with 1 out. High chopper to third. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Top of the second. Now here is Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger's dad won a couple of World Series rings in 1999 and 2000. Clay was a backup infielder with the New York Yankees. Top of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. In the 2023 season, Cody's dad, Clay, made a trip to Wrigley Field and sat in the right field bleachers to watch his son play. That's kind of cool. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 5th, shortstop, Anthony Volpe.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Volpe measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Just missed. Second inning here, no score. Nasty pitch right there, and it's 1-1. Line drive, caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Now a chance for Ben Rice. And first offering is fouled off. That clips the corner.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back in Anaheim, bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the DH, Taylor Ward. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And a foul ball. Next offering way off the plate.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him. And that's the first out.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
So here's Darnell with 1 out. There's the strike.
0-1.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is fouled back. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And next for the Angels, Luis Rengifo. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. Two out, space is empty. Next pitch is outside. On a line, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Joe Adele. That is upstairs for ball one. Base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
First and second, 2 outs. Here comes Chris Taylor. Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side.
Ball one.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Rengifo, the lead runner at second. Adele at first. 2 out of the inning. Breaking ball inside. 2-2. Just off the inside edge.
That's a really good take.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Matthew Lugo, the next to hit for the Angels. Late swing, fouled off. In there at the knees. No balls, 2 strikes. All loaded up. Bottom half of inning number 2. And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's the veteran second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Anderson back to work. That's too low. Ball one. Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Tap foul at the plate. Almost got him.
2 strikes. Three and 2.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And out number 1 on the grab.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrating with himself until his next at bat.
And next for New York, Austin Wells. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. And that's a foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Pitch misses there. And the count 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, third baseman
Oswald Peraza stepping in now for the Yankees. There's the strike.
That's a ball.
Top of the third, no score. Two down, nobody on. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 9 straight retired here to start the game. We're tied 0-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Zach Neto. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And he takes a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Now fly ball to right center. Grisham trying to get there. And there's 1 away.
Now batting first baseman.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Schanuel. Walked his first time. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 1-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
He goes down looking.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Here is Yoan Moncada, and that one got a piece of him. And now it's the Angels cleanup batter, Taylor Ward.
Designated hitter, Taylor Ward.
First pitch, and it just misses. Moncada off of first with 2 away. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 2. That one missing inside. Travis d'Arnaud in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. On the ground, right side. LeMahieu gets it to first. That ends the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here at Angel Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Paul Goldschmidt. That one fouled off. Just missed. That one finds the corner. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Struck out swinging his first time. Just missed. Grisham, a guy that understands the strike zone. The Yankees still looking for their first hit in this one. Fastball for a strike. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. On the ground to third. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
It's Aaron Judge now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Outside low, ball 1. And Judge spoils that one. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a ground ball. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So the Yanks go in order, and we're still knotted at 0. Back in Anaheim, and here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
That one finds the zone, and it's 2-1 now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2-2 now.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Stays alive. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. In the air, right side of the infield. Rodon makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Joe.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And downstairs.
No strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
That misses.
That's the ball.
Now 3-1.
3 balls.
All
1
tied
strike.
up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike.
The count is full.
Two outs. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Ball 1 to Taylor.
You know, the 2-out walk, got to erase that and really go to work on the hitter. You got to go ahead and just let him steal if he's going to. Try to create the swing and miss and get out of this jam.
Runner on the goal. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. And there's a foul ball.
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So up next, Anthony Volpe, 0 for 1 so far. Missed with a changeup, 1-0. One down, base is empty. There's a strike. Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Lugo makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. And here's the first baseman, Ben Rice.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
First pitch just misses. And that one off the outside edge. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Now batting, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now it's LeMahieu up to hit. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just 1 pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Taylor sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Another inning in the books, but the perfect game couldn't survive it. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Chris Taylor. Taylor measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. And the first offering is not close.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And that drops in for a strike.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Aye. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Chases that one out of the zone. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Matthew Lugo, the next to hit for the Angels. Swings through that one out in front that
Ball
time.
1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike. Line drive, base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So the lineup flips over, and next for the Angels, Zach Neto. 0 for 2 in this one. Laser, base hit. Grisham gets it back in quickly. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. He is struck out, and he is walked. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. Fouled off. He was late. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out. Runners at first and second. And it remains 2-2. In the air, left field, down the line. Bellinger makes the grab.
Excellent job, and I tell you what, the times that I played that field, getting a play like that, you love the opportunity to make it.
Yohan Moncada with a chance to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And ball 1.
1-0.
And fouled off. Rodon fires. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it drops in. Fires to the plate. It's offline and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, Taylor Ward. That one outside, and it's 1-0. Neto at second. Moncada on at first with 2 down. Fastball for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Yerry De Los Santos getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Yarbrough getting cranked up as well. Next offering is fouled back.
That's ball 2.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. They limit the damage here. They get a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Austin Wells. That one ripped, but foul. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Inside, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And here is Oswald Peraza. Foul ball there. And that one fouled off. Swing, and it's popped straight up. Darno snags it for the 2nd out.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Goldie in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Slice down the right side. Out to short. Slings it across, and the Yanks go quietly. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Angels 1 and the Yankees nothing. Yerry De Los Santos into the game. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Number 73.
Here comes Travis d'Arnaud, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Pitch
Ball
misses, and that is ball one. Activity in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Misses inside. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And he grounds one to the right side. LeMahieu whips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Now here is Luis Rengifo, 1 for 2. Slider misses outside. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Out to short. Volpe whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
And now, Joe Adell. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ends the inning. And the Angels are gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. We go to the top of the seventh, and stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham.
Yankees, center fielder Trent Grisham.
Anderson back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron Judge.
Here comes Aaron Judge. Infield shifted to the pull side. Judge takes a strike.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Bellinger up to hit. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the air out to center. Lugo on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2-way down.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. Judge, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenley Jansen, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Zephyr John also throwing. And that drops in for a strike.
typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. The relay, he'll score, and the Yankees even it up. It's 1-1.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Tyler Anderson gives way, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching for
Hector
the
Neris will take over here.
Number 54, Hector Neris.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. And now the first baseman, Ben Rice. That one's upstairs, ball one. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
And the slider just misses. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. A little bit low. And now 3 balls and a strike. DJ LeMahieu in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's smacked on a line to center. Diving, makes the grab.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swinging.
Back here at Angel Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Chris Taylor. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, number 15.
Now, Matthew Lugo. That catches the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach
Neto now at the plate. Neto. 1 for 3. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
If you hit the ball that far, you know we're going to check the numbers. Let's go back to the Nerd Herd and StatCast. That was impressive.
Yeah, wow. I mean, they don't hit them much farther than that, Boog. Everything's got to come together to hit a ball like that, and he really showed us something right there.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. In for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That one misses. And 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Angels get one with a solo homer. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Angels.
and a new arm on the mound to start
Number
the 8th.
56.
Ryan Zefferjohn.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Well, one-run game. DJ LeMahieu digs in now. Ball one, no strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now one away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. The Dallas offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Wells in the box now. Takes strike one. Swings over the top of that one. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Check swing, called strike. Zefferjohn, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. Hit in the air, left field. Taylor makes the catch, and that is that.
Now pitching for the
Back
New York
now,
Yankees.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Devin Williams.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than one hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jorbit Bibas. He's the new third baseman.
Number 90.
And now Yohan Moncada. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. And a strike in there.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss. Devin Williams, the strikeout.
Now batting.
And next is the designated hitter, Taylor Ward. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. Fastball for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses. And a count even 1-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the left-hander, up and throwing. Hamilton, the right-hander, also getting loose. The 1-1. That's inside. Next offering down in the dirt.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Fastball is outside. And a foul ball.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Popped up. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Now batting. Second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play.
Nope, outside.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger pulls it down, and the inning is over. Angels leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the Angels.
back, and here comes the closer,
Number
Kenley
74.
Jansen. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Goldschmidt will climb in. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. There's the strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that's a fair ball.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Really not a pitch you want to swing at if you don't have to, because it's almost impossible to hit anything that far inside with any type of authority. That one tied him up, but still able to guide it into the outfield somehow.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Pablo Reyes.
Pablo Reyes.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Tap foul at the plate. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Towards first. Off balance feed. There's one. On to first. Double play.
Well, that's a huge ball in play to get the double play defensively. Just one more guy to get this save for the closer.
So it's their last chance in this one. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Angels hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
First pitch moments away, and getting the call here, Griffin Canning.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Leading off, Chase Mydroff. Down the middle for a strike. And we're underway here this afternoon. To the right side, McNeil. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. And something they've talked about needing to improve on moving forward is their ability to apply consistent pressure, Chris. Right now, it's not a club that gets on base enough.
And sometimes, Boog, you just need a hitter to go up there and grind out an at-bat, maybe have 11, 12 pitches, and all of a sudden players get fired up in the dugout, and they want to do the same thing. And before you know it, you start to get base runners on, and you get a big hit, and all of a sudden you ride that wave for a few days and go on a winning streak. That's something they definitely could use.
That's hard hit on the line. Soto calls it in, and there's two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. Lindor makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here in Queens, and getting the start for the White Sox, number 61. Singy, he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
Bottom of the first, and stepping in for New York, Francisco Lindor. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And he swings over the top there. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Strike one.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
0-2 now. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. Next offering is downstairs. One out, bases empty. This one popped up. Mydroff sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Here's a Mets lineup now.
Batting third.
We could be in
Right
for a power
fielder,
showcase today with the wind
Soto.
blowing out. A lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions. But I think even a little more so, there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
Juan Soto at the plate and takes high there. Nowadays, with advanced metrics and increased use of moving the infielders around, defense isn't necessarily about making errors. Are you able to get to the ball? Are you able to position fielders where guys hit the ball, but within the new shift rules?
And an area that goes unnoticed is the coach that's responsible for positioning, and then the research person that's providing the information. So what we're seeing in baseball, so many more people behind the scenes that are contributing to the success between the lines.
Left-hand hitter waits. Back when you played, it wasn't the empirical data we have now. It was a guy with a ruler and a diamond taking a colored pencil and drawing a line where he thought someone had hit the ball, right?
That, or just going off of gut or feel. What does it look like his swing is today? What's the pitcher throwing? They are sticking to the metrics and what seems to be most consistent for that hitter, regardless of who the pitcher is on the mound.
So 2 down, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. In there, and it's 0-1.
I got a ball.
In the dirt. Goes to second. Save! And he's into scoring position with 2 away on a wild pitch. Soto at second with 2 down. That misses the zone. 2-1. And that's outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Brett
Next
Beatty.
is the designated hitter, Brett Beatty. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Two on, 2 outs. Swing, and he popped it up. Benintendi on the move. Snags it on the run. And that will end the inning. 2 left for the Mets. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox. Andrew Benintendi. Canning back to work. In the dirt, ball 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. Swing and a foul out of play. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Batting fifth, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
And here is Sosa to the plate. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Sosa starting up the middle at second, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground to first, could be two. Lindor, that's one. Over to Alonso, double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Edgar Caro getting ready to hit. First offering, and it just misses.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first two innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Next offering misses, and that's ball two.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And another ball.
3 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one clips the corner.
We got full count.
Hit in the air, right field. Soto makes the play, and it's out number 3. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. Back here at Citi Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Batting 7th, second baseman, Jeff
McNeil stands in. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. No score here in the second. Swings through it for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Next to hit, Luis Torrens. That pitch clips the outside corner. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. And that skips in the dirt.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one upstairs. Two out, space is empty. Next one is off the plate. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And down on strikes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Mets go down quickly. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Corey Lee.
Catcher, Corey Lee.
And right back to the mound. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's Josh Rojas. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Late swing, foul to the left.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a gold glove, if not a platinum glove. Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on at first with one gone. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Michael A. Taylor. Right through there for a strike. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Now it's the shortstop, Chase Mydroff. Out to center. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
Now
that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Here's Mike Tauchman. He's 0 for 1.
Hey!
Just missed. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one misses, and a count 2-1.
2-1.
Way out front for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Three and two.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Man on second, 2 down. This one in the air center field. And that is that. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mets nothing. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor.
Tyrone Taylor.
That one missed. Swing and the ball hammered left field. Going back on this one. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that drops in for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed.
Now
it's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Brandon Nimmo will hit next. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, it should be a good outing for him.
That's a base hit. So the inning is still alive with Juan Soto coming to the dish.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Now batting.
Runner at first
right
with 2 away.
Juan
Stepping in the long ball threat,
Soto.
Juan Soto. He reached out a walk his first time.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Up the middle, dives, but it kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that clips the inside corner. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hard hit, base hit, around third. He'll score. And it throws offline, safe at third. And he'll make it up to second as he advances on the throwing error.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
So 2 down. Now it's the DH, Brett Beatty. Flied to left his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Cam Boozer appears to be getting ready, and I'm sure he's feeling some nerves. This would be his major league debut. Two on, 2 outs. To the right side. Dives, but it's off his glove. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play.
Well, that's a frustrating way to fall behind in this one as the infield single drives in the run. And sometimes all you have to do is put the ball in play, and you give your teammate a chance to hurry home.
And now it's Mark Vientos.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
And a foul ball. Next pitch misses way outside. Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's in there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Jeff McNeil up next for the Mets. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Vargas makes the grab. And that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 2 and the White Sox 1. And we're back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now it's going to be Miguel Vargas. Pitch is in there, and that is strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
That's way outside, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Vientos. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, left fielder Andrew Benintendi.
Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and this game is tied. It's 2-2. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Lenny Sosa, the next to hit. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
That ball exploded off his bat and off the warning track as well as it bounced over the fence. It sounded really good, too. He just put together a really nice swing and just missed a home run.
1 out, runner at second. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Edgar Caro. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 1 out. So up next for Chicago, Corey Lee. He's 0 for 1. Fastball is outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
2 on, 1 out. That one misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And now 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tie them up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Close but called a ball. And it's a full count. Josh Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So 2 down now, and here is Josh Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That one inside. 1-0. On the corner for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with
it. Look out! Yep, and it hit him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Michael A. Taylor digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Inside, just missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Kodai Senga, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Razaban, the hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. 2 outs, bases are full. This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. That should get the dugout going. It's their second home run of the inning, and the White Sox jump out in front. It's 6-2.
One big swing, and that turns the tables on this one. And when you come to the plate with the bases loaded and you've got some pop, you know it's hard not to think about the chance to hit a grand slam. And that can be a trap sometimes, but not right here. He sees the opportunity, put a great swing on it, and now they're working with the lead.
My draw.
Nope.
Up
Ball
for the
one.
third time and takes ball one.
Ball one, no strikes.
Two down, nobody on. Close,
Nope.
but called a ball. And the count
Two
is
balls,
2-0.
no strikes.
And there's a strike on the outside corner. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And they get it out of the play. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the fourth. Cam Boozer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Cam Boozer.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The 1-1. This to center field. Taylor makes the grab on the run.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground to first, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now Tyrone Taylor flied to left his first time. Center field, Taylor. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
So the batting order turns over. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 in this one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And they slice into the lead. It's 6-4.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
2 outs, nobody on. Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. 1 for 2. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he chases that one. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the fifth. Kodai Senga.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of command he has.
Mike Tauchman now at the plate.
Definitely classify Tauchman as one of those gritty players. Willing to do whatever, get on base, get around the bases.
Lined into right. Soto pulls that one down, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Miguel Vargas.
And up next for Chicago, Miguel Vargas. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fastball for a strike.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
And 1-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. On the ground, right side. Alonso steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Benintendi up here. He's already homered in this game. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Inside corner, that's a strike. And the count 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Juan Soto.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Soto measures 6 feet 2 inches, 26 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. A walk, and he's also singled. Just missed.
Ball 1, no strike.
Soto on at first, nobody out. And another ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fastball is outside. Brett Beatty in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
First and second, no outs. So up next for New York, Brett Beatty. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Big at bat right here with an opportunity to do damage. But on the flip side, ground ball, double play, strikeout, that could get the inning back under control on the mound.
That's outside. 1-1. That one missing inside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Mark Vientos will hit next. Fouled off down the right side. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 on, 1 out. Hard ground ball for a base knock. In to score from third. And it's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Now the White Sox manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. Cam Boozer out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Chicago. A right-handed arm out of the bullpen. Number 64.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil. And that one a little below the knees. Ball 1. And that one missing low.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That just misses. And now 3-0. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. In the air on the infield, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting, the catcher, Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Yeah. Next offering is in for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Right side, down the line, and it's foul. Swing and a chopper out to short. Inning over, and it could have been worse. Back here at Citi Field, top six. Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. Senga back to work. Just missed.
You know, these White Sox, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next offering is fouled back. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Oh, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that called third strike.
And next is the designated hitter, Edgar Caro. That misses, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. Pitch misses. Ball 2. And another ball. And that's a walk.
That's down.
Tried another fork ball, but couldn't locate it.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
the
guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Gets the outside corner with that one.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
1-1.
In the dirt, but kept close. Just missed.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And that is in for a strike. 2-2 now. Carroll, the base runner at first with 1 out.
Reinfield.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. It bangs off the wall. Now a relay to second, and in there with a double off the wall.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Josh Rojas steps to the plate for the White Sox. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Second and third here. 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That misses the zone. 1-2 to count.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Second and third, one away. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
So digging in, Michael A. Taylor. His 4th inning grand slam looms large in this ball game, partner.
I'll say that was a special moment. Bases loaded. Everyone in the stadium anticipating something big. Would it happen or not? And I tell you what, that grand slam for any major leaguer, that's something to remember.
Fought off foul. Way high with that one. And it's 1-1. Two on, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. That's off the inside corner. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 2 left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the White Sox 6 and the Mets 5. Back here in Queens, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Tyrone Taylor. And a breaking ball misses outside.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
That misses, and it's 2-0.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's ball 3.
Francisco Lindor in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Line and a base hit into right. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The Mets down by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. And that one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This ball's chopped on the ground. Sosa on the run, sends it over to first, and they get the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Here's the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs.
That's a ball.
Way
2
high.
balls, 1 strike.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Soto, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Nimmo off of first with 2 away. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
Back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Chase Mydroff.
Chase Mydroff.
Right side. Soto gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now batting,
Mike Tauchman
right fielder,
getting
Mike
ready to
Tauchman.
hit. 0 for 3 in this one. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. That's strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Max Kranick up and throwing. Stanek also getting ready. Next offering is fouled back.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
1 down, base is empty. Goes down looking.
Now batting, first
Now at the
baseman,
plate, Miguel Vargas. And that one fouled off. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. That's out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. They lead it, however, it's 6-5.
Now pitching for
We're
Chicago.
back in a new pitcher here to start the
Number
bottom of the
53.
7th. Brandon Iser.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Here's Juan Soto.
Leading off for the
A lot of
Mets,
times you're looking for a
right
guy
fielder,
to get that tying run on
Juan
base. But because of the
Soto.
power, you want him to tie up the game with 1 swing here.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
And a curve misses outside. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! A towering shot. His 9th homer of the year. It's 6-6. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Pete Alonso, the next to hit. Foul ball there.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches outside the zone, is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Tied at 6. And now the DH, Brett Beatty. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
Fouled off left side. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good horizontal movement on that curveball right there, and just enough to get him to chase it. He placed it just off the corner, and that's one of those where a pitcher says if he's going to miss, he's going to miss off the plate. So really good job. Great pitch for the punch out.
Vientos, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom of the 7th. Just missed.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Smoked on the ground a second. Fires over to first. And that will end the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. And that drops in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen, Edwin Diaz. The veteran right-hander appears to be loosening up. Outside with a breaking ball.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
We got a full count.
On the ground. Over to first. Great pick.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Tied at 6. Now it's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. 1 for 3. And that is out of play. Hit weakly on the ground. And it goes just foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in. So you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball. But either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Next to hit, Edgar Caro. That one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Down in order go the White Sox. Score remains tied, 6 apiece.
Now pitching for
Jared
Chicago.
Schuster on the pitch out of the pen here.
51.
This southpaw has been really
Jared
good
Schuster.
against left-handed hitters. And stepping in for New
Leading
York,
off
Jeff
for the
McNeil.
Mets, second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Just off the inside edge. And that one is inside. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And a ground ball to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now batting, catcher Luis Torrens.
Here's the catcher to hit, Luis Torrens. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy on the mound.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Starling Marte.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
First pitch misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
And that's outside. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Steven Wilson up and loosening in the pen. And a foul ball. Cut on and lifted in the air. Tauchman. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. It's the 9th, and we are tied.
Now pitching for the New York Mets, number 39, Edwin Diaz.
And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Corey Lee. Upstairs.
Counts 1-0.
On the inside corner for a strike.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Next pitch misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Such a challenge when a guy's got great velocity. He's throwing a slider over 90 miles per hour. You want to be ready to hit that fastball, but that late break just eats you up every time.
Tied at 6. Josh Rojas digs in now. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty.
1 ball.
Action in the Mets bullpen. Max Kranick appears to be getting loose. That's inside.
Boom, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Struck him out looking.
Now batting center fielder.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, left field, down the line. Nimmo makes the play, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. To the bottom of the ninth we go. Top of the order, due up. And we're all even at 6 apiece. Back here at Citi Field. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Schuster back to work. The shortstop takes the ball. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Jordan Leisure, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul. Misses inside. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw to second is offline.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Nimmo. The winning run on second base.
Ball, that's outside.
There's the strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that slider down and away. It's just kind of a slow death. 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Juan Soto now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And fouled off. Hit on the ground to short. Mydroth tosses to first. They get the out on Soto.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning.
Now batting, designated hitter Brett Beatty.
So now the DH spot, Brett Beatty. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Hey!
Swing and a miss.
I got 1 ball,
and the
1
count
strike.
even at 1. Squirts away a little bit. No movement on the bases. 1 and 2 to count. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Lee collects, fires to first in time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. 2 left for the Mets, so we're still tied at 6. Back here in Queens, new inning getting started. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Chase Mydroff. And there's a ball. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
2-1.
The shortstop takes the ball. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
I think he just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Mike Tauchman steps to the plate for the White Sox. That's off the mark, and that is ball 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
Nope.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
1 strike.
Hard hit, could be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. The tag.
No,
See.
he's safe.
He stayed close with the front side, even though he likes to go to the
Chicago.
opposite
First
field. If you
baseman,
go inside
Miguel
too many
Vargas.
times, he'll make you pay.
One out, runner at second. And here's the first baseman, Miguel Vargas. Swing and a foul out of play. Man at second. And there's a foul ball. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. swing and a miss. Down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Andrew Benintendi steps up. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Lenny Sosa.
Here's the second baseman, Lenny Sosa. 1 for 4 with a double. In there for strike 1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 on, 2 outs. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Vientos settles under it, drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 7-6 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Jordan Leisure. He comes in with a chance for his second save of the season.
Number 49, Jordan Leisure.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Misses outside. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
So the tying run at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
Count is 3-2.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Jeff McNeil in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that keeps things going.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, no outs. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. One to the right side, and it gets by him. Heading for the plate. He'll score, and that holds the go-ahead run at third.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Golden opportunity right here. That one to first. He takes it on his own. 1 out, the bottom of the 10th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte. Flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And that one hit to first. It gets through. That's it. The winning run crosses the plate, and the Mets walk it off in extra innings.
So exciting to see a team walk it off. Not so much fun if you're on the other side, but what a great way to win. This team is celebrating, and this win is well-deserved.
And a final 8-7. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.